is the cabin camera, which is right up here above the rear view, is now going to start being enabled. So some exciting news for anybody in the early access program from Tesla. Unfortunately, we aren't. We vlog, kind of figure that's not going to be allowed. But somebody else leaked it, so it's not on us, so fair game. A lot of news stories picked it up today, but we have a couple takes on this. It is a new update, actually 2020.24.x. The person that we're referencing actually had 2020.24.5, and they posted it on Twitter. Ray for Tesla, huge thanks for all this. We'll link him down below. Definitely check out his Twitter. He has a lot of good stuff on there. And this actually just in while I am editing this video, a new software version, 2020.24.5.1, even a step further than what we are about to talk about, is going to start being pushed to cars in the early access program, and it will contain an improvement to the traffic light and stop sign control feature. So now the vehicle will no longer require driver confirmation to continue through a green traffic light when there is a lead vehicle ahead of you and you are not in the turn lane. As always though, every driver is responsible for remaining alert and active when using autopilot and must be prepared to take action at any time. And it does say down below, the stop line in the driving visualization will now turn green to indicate the car will continue through an intersection. This is great because it is kind of annoying, I say that with air quotes here, to have to confirm that it is a green light because it says on the screen it's a green light, confirm, or it will say it's a red light and it's going to stop you. So this is just an awesome sign of that progression, which is actually really quick because this just came out in a recent update and now they're already able to have had enough data collected and now no longer require that confirmation. But this update has a lot in it.
A lot of cool new features. One of the first ones that's mentioned is just the driving visualization improvements. Yeah. Not a huge difference. We don't have any specifics of what's been added, but it's neat that they continue to add those. And
exactly.
From stop signs, stop lights, to parking, trash cans, poles, cones, arrows on the road. They just keep adding all kinds of visualizations.
All kinds of cool stuff.
I heard that the speed limit signs are coming soon.
Oh yeah, finally, so maybe this is kind of the
be
prequel.
In there. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Another thing they are doing in this release is backup camera improvements.
Yeah, that's something that people have requested for a long time. Yes. Basically, when you put the car in reverse, you always have the backup camera, but people are wondering, why can't we see the repeater cameras? It would be really helpful when trying to park in tight places.
Yeah, and so now on the center screen, you'll have the rear view cam up top, and then in the bottom left and bottom right, you'll have the left and side repeaters. So again, a huge help there. Now I kind of hope when I just pull up the rear view camera here, it'll still have those. It would be kind of nice because sometimes I put the rear view camera on when I'm like driving and I want to see like who's kind of behind me and just make sure that nobody's hitting me or anything. Yeah, it would be nice to see
kind of way to see your blind spots.
Exactly.
And that's something I predicted years ago, even before the Model 3 came out. Yeah, that if you do it, like Hondas have had this for years, where you do your blinker, it'll turn on the camera on your screen showing you your blind spot.
Exactly.
And so maybe Tesla will finally be having that as well.
Yeah, that would be great if it was blinker or like happened with the blinker too. Is just show me a big like size photo or video of my repeater camera when I have my blinker on. Yeah. That would be great. Yeah. Hopefully in a future update.
So another update is the Dashcam viewer improvements. And
super excited for this one.
Basically, this will really help out with Sentry mode. Yeah. When you come back and you see that, you have like 23 Sentry events and then you have all this footage to go through.
Each one is 10 minutes long.
Yeah, you don't want to have to watch 10 minutes of footage to try to find out what the event was. But basically now it will have a little red dot on the timeline and instantly jump to that spot so you'll know what triggered the event. Which
is so ideal because the other day I was trying to show you something and having to scroll through 10 minutes is like not really feasible, especially if you have a lot of events and you just want to look at them.
Especially without the ability to like double or triple the speed.
True.
Then you wouldn't need it as much. But if it just automatically jumps to that, that's great to have motion detection like that.
Exactly.
So another new feature that's in this version is the walk-away door lock feature. A lot of people have complained for years that when they're parked in their garage at home, they don't really want the car to lock automatically. And there was no way to prevent that. If you had it turned on, it would always lock no matter whenever you got out of the car. So basically now, just like you can with the Sentry mode, you can have it exclude your home address so it won't lock.
Which is another great feature that a lot of people might find useful. I don't know, we have a garage. it actually might be kind of nice because there have been times I've run out and been like, oh crap, I forgot my phone. Have to go get my phone.
I always have to carry my phone off. I'm going to go and change some settings in the car for charging and stuff. But now we won't need to.
And I think one of the biggest things in this is the cabin camera, which is right up here above the rear view, is now going to start being enabled if you opt for it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a setting it looks like that you have to enable to allow it to record video or images from that camera.
And it will automatically capture images in a short video clip just prior to a collision or safety event to help engineers develop safety features and enhancement. Like, it's not going to be on all the time. It won't be in Dashcam viewer, probably.
I think it'll be on all the time. It's just we won't save it.
Exactly. So, yeah, unfortunately, we won't like get that in the Dashcam viewer, but in terms of crash, it would be there, which can be good and bad. So I think in terms of being good, it will be good because if you weren't doing something you shouldn't be, then you'll be fine. In terms of being bad, if you're sitting here playing on your phone and not paying attention to your car and get into a car accident, then it's 100% fault on you.
Yeah, it does say that they're not going to associate it with the VIN, so I don't know if they're going to just keep it anonymous and just use it for their own internal testing. But yeah, like you say, it could be something that they could start providing to the authorities or insurance companies.
Exactly, and also for their own knowledge too, because a lot of people might be reporting crashes that are really the user's fault.
Yeah.
If the user is not paying attention, which it says you agree to pay attention when you enable autopilot and everything, and is blaming the Tesla when really it's the user fault.
Yeah, just like that accident we saw a couple weeks ago in Taiwan where the guy was on the highway and crashed into an overturned truck. It's like, if he had been paying attention, there's no way he would have driven straight into a truck.
Hit a person.
It's standing in the middle of the road. So it's just like, had they had the camera enabled, you'd be able to see that he most likely was not paying attention.
Exactly. 100% agree. But yeah, this update looks to have some really promising stuff, really cool stuff that no other car can do this. So this is why I love Tesla so much. Every update, you never really know what you're going to get. And stuff like this is so exciting.
I'm really excited too because, as you know, I have that S100D from 2017 that we recently updated to MCU2.
Yep.
I'm going to get pretty much all of these updates except for the cabin cameras because there is not one.
But actually, speaking of that, is this also kind of a forewarning? Cabin cameras coming to SNX finally. Because we've been thinking about that for a long time.
Since they were added on the 3 back in like 2017. We're like, why haven't they added it to the SNX yet?
Yeah, so this could now finally be like, it's going to be showing up.
Yeah.
So if you take delivery of any new SNXs and you get this, definitely drop a note in the comments below. But like we said, it is currently an early access program. Supposedly it's going to roll out in the next couple weeks. I guess time will tell. Sometimes that what's in the early access program gets pushed or delayed depending on how everything goes. So just keep that in mind, but hopefully in the next few weeks we'll start seeing this pushed.
And it's also possible we might see some of these features
and
not all of them all at once. They might have pushed them all into early access release, but we might have to wait for some of these.
Exactly. So I don't know. Hopefully next couple weeks we'll start seeing some of this roll out. Especially excited for like the Dashcam viewer, stuff like that. I really think that would probably make it in because it's not really affecting much. But yeah, I don't know. Comment down below, what is your favorite thing out of these? And what do you want to see most? Or what do you want to see that we haven't seen yet? Comment down that below and we will talk about it down there. As always, huge thanks to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you guys are looking to accessorize your Model S, X3, and now Model Y, much like this one, definitely check them out, all linked down below. And using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off of your first purchase. My 2 must-have accessories are definitely going to be a center console wrap or even the carbon fiber effect shell. That way you can really help protect that piano gloss black material that Tesla uses that is really prone to fingerprints and scratching. As well as a matte screen protector. It really helps cut down any glare from the sun, as well as has an oleophobic surface. So any kind of fingerprints on there won't be visible or will just clean off very easily. So definitely check those out. As always though, thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Go and click here to subscribe, here for some other ones, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.